Well, Happy New Year. It's January 1st, Sunday, 2023. And like everybody, I'm going to have to get used to saying that, 2023. And so we're in Calvert City, Kentucky, at the Love's Truck Stop. And I've got about 60 hours worth of growth on my face, approaching hobo status. And was going to shave last night in Greenwood, Louisiana, at the Love's Truck Stop there, but got all packed up and stropped up and went inside. And first of all, their app on their mobile app said they didn't have any showers available. Not that they were all occupied, but they were out of order. And so I walked inside with all my stuff, and sure enough, they were out of order. And so I didn't get a shave last night as I had hoped and intended to do, so I had to go the extra day, and here we are. And if you're joining me on YouTube, I say thank you and welcome. I hope you enjoy the shave, the show, the program, and leave a comment, hit a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you so desire, and go on over to The Shaving Cadre, www.theshavingcadre, the friendliest bunch, the friendliest forum on the internet. We had a Zoom call last night. It was nothing but grins and giggles. New Year's Eve party with the cadre on a Zoom call. That's what could possibly go wrong? Anyway, let's do the equipment. We've got a Cutlery World First Class Solingen, and the number on it is 7801. It is a 5/8, rather narrow steel, and I like the narrow steel ones as I get them. And one of the shaves I had last week was a little tuggy on it. I'm still using the same roll up from when I went to California last week, and so when I got home, I spent a fair amount of time with this. I did a bunch of laps with the translucent Norton, and when I was done with that, I spent about, just because I wanted to, don't get critical on how much time, but it was about 30 to 45 minutes I spent on the Zulu Grey, and I put just a couple of drops of mineral oil on the Zulu Grey and spread it around with my finger, and it was so thin. There was not nearly as much as I put on the Norton Translucent, just because I know it doesn't hold it. You start going back and forth on it, whether it's water, whether it's oil, and everything you put on a Zulu Grey, it's so hard, so dense, it just all runs off. And so I normally use it dry, and so I just put two very small drops on the Zulu Grey and spent about 30 to 45 minutes watching an episode of something or a movie or whatever, and had a shave with it. The last shave I had at home off camera, I used that and it was just fabulous. I said, I got to get that on camera. And so let's see here, for our soap this evening, we're using the a Stirling soap company, the Sandpiper. I do not believe I've had this on camera. I still have a bunch that I ordered back in the spring and early summer of Stirling Soap Company and Zingari Man and Barrister and Man. Anyway, I got a bunch. I estimate about 9 or 10 soaps that I still have, including all of the Man series, Executive Man, Island Man, etc., from Stirling Soap Company. And it smells wonderful. I read the description as I was doing other bathroom chores and had a moment. It's got, what is that? Sandamom, I think it's called, and then bergamot and lavender, along with some other. Cedar is another one, and it's a lovely scent. It's a masculine scent, and anyway, good job, good show with that one. And then for the brush this evening, we're using a new addition to the rotation, and that's this beautiful, and I'll tell you about this in a second. It's from West Brushworks, and this came to me as a gift from Scuttle Soap over on the Shaving Cadre as a part of the Rudolph gift exchange in the Shaving Cadre. You sign up for it, you agree to the terms and conditions, and you participate, and it's a lovely thing. And so I got this real nice, it's got a fan knot on it. It's a Badger. I'm not sure what quality of Badger it is, whether it's a Best Badger, Super Badger, etc. It feels really good when it's wet. It's still, this is like the second, or yeah, it's only the second use of this thing. So it's going to take a little bit. And so I'm going to lather up the sandpiper and get it good and loaded. And so I hope you're having a good New Year's Day. I'm on the road headed up toward Williamsburg, Pennsylvania, up that way, little country town, making a delivery on Wednesday, and today is Sunday, so yesterday was about a 5-hour day from Houston to Shreveport. Today was about a 9.5 to 10-hour day from Shreveport to Calvert City, Kentucky. And tomorrow will be about a 10-hour day from here to Hubbard. And that's Monday. Tuesday is going to be about a 2.5 to 3-hour day to you know what, I want more. I want more than that. I may do a little more lathering on the puck. And so Tuesday will be about a 3-hour day from Hubbard to Lamar, Pennsylvania. And that gets me in close proximity for delivery on Wednesday morning. One of the comments at the Stirling Soap Company on this soap is that it smells like an ocean scent, but not right on the ocean. A little ways back from the ocean, taking in some of the other scents from like restaurants and passing motorists, I suppose, and other scents along the way. But it's not full on, and that's all right. And so I am well on my way for this load and the start of the new year, and this is about a 1,500-mile run. I did approximately 580 to 600 miles today. I didn't get I didn't look at the thing that tells me how many before I came in. But I'm looking forward to this shave with this razor. Because I love that Zulu Grey, and I don't have enough of my razors finished on it. Let me give a little shout out to my fellows that I like to make mention of, and that is Handlebarber Dave, Major Rich, Nurse Dave, Bill M, The Cutthroat Journey, Shooting the Shave, and Lukey 3262, all from the cadre, shaving cadre. All right, here we go. First class. All right. 60 hours growth. Oh, very. That was wonderful, incredible. Had a good warm shower. The water's not especially hot here. Tepid water, slightly more warmish water in the bowl here, basin. I got home on Saturday, Christmas Eve, and they preloaded the trailer for me, and it got back to the yard about 11 o'clock, and I was out the gate by 12:30, probably closer to 12:30. Now, this place I'm going to is a place that I haven't been to in a very long time. I'd say close to 3 years, maybe. I'm not worried about it. I do remember it as being a little bit on the tight side backing in, but nothing is not unmanageable. In other words, I don't have all the room in the world, as I do in some places, have an abundance of room to get positioned and lined up and backed in. But I don't remember this place. I've been there several times, probably maybe anywhere 4, 5, 6 times over the last 10 years, and most recent of which was about 3 years ago. I was looking at it on a satellite map, and I remembered that because I saw the new scale. They got a full-size truck scale in there, like a cat scale at a truck stop. And I seem to remember that the last time I was there, some 3 years ago or so, that was a new feature that they had built in. Most of those truck stops only put in one bath towel, one washcloth, one floor mat. They're not consistent, but that's what most do. And so, as is my habit, when I walk in the front door, I always ask for an extra bath towel. They gave me an extra bath towel, but they already had 3 in the room. So I ended up with 4 bath towels, 2 floor mats, 2 washcloths. Now see, before the whole COVID thing, they were putting in 1 mat, 1 washcloth, and 2 towels. As far as driving, there was nothing extraordinary. Nice smooth sailing. Even going through Little Rock this morning in that awful construction zone they've got on I-30 on the west side. I sailed right through, nobody around me. That's just as smooth and sharp, and the face is just lovely smooth. And that's the end of the first pass. And that is just the first pass. I still got some stuff underneath there against the grain. But that's just, wow, wow. Look at that, dropped all my soap. Boy, that was just mowing through those whiskers. The whiskers are largely gone. What we're doing is a little cleanup after all that stubble was taken off. I'm gonna put a little more lather on, get it up over the jawline. That's a lovely shave going on right there. I hope y'all watch the video on that. It's that good. My next shave will likely be from Hubbard, Ohio, but not tomorrow night because I've got extra time. It'll likely be on Tuesday morning because I'm only going to have a 3-hour drive Tuesday. Using a very light touch, coming up under the chin. You know what? I think I'm gonna put a little more lather on because I still have a head shape to do. Well, after I got done with all that other talking, I just didn't have much talking to do. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that's just fine. All right, let's move along. Dry off the First Class Solingen razor, 5/8, beautiful razor. Cutlery World. Set it aside. Put it down in this little leather cover. We're going to use the gold dollar 208. It's got a little bit of writing on the, it says gold dollar up there. And so my head also has about 60 hours worth of growth. Now this particular gold dollar, 208, was the very first razor I bought. And on my very first shave, cut myself right there. Pretty good. Bled for about 2 hours. It was a good slice. That was back in 2015. So the only big city that I went to today was Little Rock. Everything else was pretty much country driving. Come through Jonesboro and head out on Arkansas 18. Came over into Blytheville, picked up Interstate 55 to 155 to Dyersburg, Tennessee, to Calvert City, Kentucky. Tomorrow I'll have to go through well, from here it'll be a straight east shot over to Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Then I pick up Interstate 65 and come up into Louisville, Kentucky. But I'm on the south side, take the, what is that, 265, loop it around on the south side, pick up 71, I think it is. Then loop around Cincinnati, go through Columbus. Well, let's see, I'm not sure which way it's taking me. Get over to the Columbus, stay on and head up toward Cleveland. What is that? Stay on 71 to Cleveland, pick up 76 to 80. I believe it is. I haven't looked that far in advance. You know, I love GPS, but it's gotten us away from doing the mapping. And I never was a big mapper to begin with. I came to truck driving a little bit later, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And so I know the interstate system pretty good. I can call out the interstate numbers and say, yeah, that goes from here to there. Some of the U.S. highway numbers. And I know a lot of guys like to go back country, stay off the main roads. But not me. I like being on the main roads. I like being where the truck stops are. 'Cause you never know when you're going to have a breakdown or a flat tire. Yep, that seemed pretty good. One more. I got some good food in the truck that my wife has made. I got some lasagna, I know, and homemade lasagna. And some chicken fried steak and white gravy. Oh, I had some last night. It was the killer. It was absolutely delicious. And she does her best. I mean, she does her best. This is not heart attack white gravy or clog your heart white gravy. And so this gold dollar that I was mentioning, I've got in my hand, my very first gold dollar. I rehomed it or refreshed it, refinished it back in the spring using the Norton 4000, 8000. And I went back to all my first equipment and did a shave with it. And so I am not like a lot of these guys that they buy their equipment and they use it for so long or short, then they turn around and sell it. No, I've got everything I've ever bought, except for the stuff that I've given away. That's different. Son-in-law, that kind of thing. No. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that. Well, wait a minute, one spot. Yeah, that feels better. Okay, that's it. So we use the Cutlery World First Class 5/8. For the face shave, we use the Gold Dollar 208 for the head shave. We use Sandpiper from Stirling Soap Company. We got us a 24 millimeter fan knot custom brush from West Brushworks. Very nice brush. Very nice brush. Drop that down in water and let it soak for a little bit. And so I'm done. Appreciate you staying with me, and we'll see you down the road. Bye.